What's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so What's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
Just air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
Just air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had. Unmute us, and we're here.
Hey.
Hi, Brew. Hi, Jordan. Hi. I feel like it's been a really long time. I can't think of how long it's been, but like, I think it's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
2 podcasts for sure.
2 podcasts. I think why did we cancel the first time?
I needed to cancel to deal with like some work stuff, basically.
Yeah, you canceled for work stuff, and then the second one, I was like, I wasn't having a great day, so like I texted Ecclese, and I'm like, you know what? I just cannot be social because if I do the podcast, I'm just gonna be a sour little bitchy Chelly, and no one wants to see a sour bitchy Chelly.
I don't want to do that. Yeah.
No one wants to see that. I don't want to see that. I can't.
So much.
Like, you know what was so dumb? That something or a few things can ruin like a whole day. And then now, like right now in my brain, I'm trying to think back as to what happened on that particular day. And I can't think of what set me off or what, like it was a few things, but just not a great day in general. But I can't think of the exact reasons. I was in such a poopy mood.
Yeah.
Hard to hear. Let me fix that.
Oh, and I also had a board meeting last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just you canceling because you were in a bad mood, but you did say, hey, like this isn't, even if we were going to, like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
turned
in it
Cleese
tonight,
up.
dude. I'm not, yeah. So,
Yeah. Let me know if that's better.
so I was like, I respect that completely.
Like, I always feel bad, and like I'm
Totally get that.
Jordan's like, Chelsea, you can also like I'm canceled too, because like the whole time I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't really want to, like I want to do it, but I'm like, I'm so like not in the right
Just not
like
feeling it today.
mindset. And he's like, you can text her and cancel. I'm like, I'm fine, I'll do it,
will.
because like
Yeah.
I was mentally like, I hope Cleese cancels. I hope she cancels. And he's like, why don't you just cancel? I'm like, fine. I don't know why. I feel weird about that shit.
It's just like not wanting to, like, you don't want to cancel. You don't want to give up. You know,
Yeah.
like, maybe not you, but at least that's my perspective. Like, I hate canceling.
Yeah.
I do. Sometimes, like, I am not mentally there, you know, and sometimes I actually have shit going on. Like, I totally relate.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes we just have to sometimes life is just there and it
Yeah.
punches you in the face, and
Oh
sometimes,
yeah.
you know, it's emotionally, sometimes it's work, sometimes it's
Most
family,
most stuff, most time for
whatever.
me.
It could be
Like I
anything,
also have
you
like a
know.
problem like of when I schedule things, like this is just like if I schedule like an outside thing or like a streaming thing, I most of the time I'm sitting there thinking, do I really want to do it? And then I like debate about it, and then like I do it, and like good thing I didn't like say no to it because like I actually had fun, but like I don't know, I always like want to cancel everything for no reason.
It's like the anticipation of like getting there or
Yes.
doing it or pushing start stream or
Or
whatever. Sometimes it's like
yeah,
just hard to get there. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I haven't streamed on my own in
Don't even
a
get me
while.
started. It's been a while
So,
for me too. It's just
you know,
work is busy. Things are changing. Like
life is
we're
crazy.
like we're we're moving in like 3 weeks.
Did you get a date?
Our start date on the paperwork is on the 15th, but we texted our boss and we're like we booked off the 16th, 17th, and like a 18th because we're going to the concert, and then we're like, can we start on like the on 19th? And he's like, yeah, sure. So that's our first date. We're starting on the
That's
19th.
exciting.
And since you're new here, Brew, that I haven't shared it really, but Jordan and I, we're getting a promotion. We're getting our own building. Yeah, yeah.
That
So
is so cool.
that is it's so exciting, and it just feels like our boss, like the guy that we've known since like we've like started here. I just feel like he's very excited for us. Like he keeps
Yeah.
being he keeps on going like, you guys have earned this, and we're like, thank you. Thank you.
I love that.
Thank
I
you.
love that.
But yeah, so we were finally, after 4 years, we're getting our own building. I'm terrified because how does this be a manager? I don't know.
I think y'all are going to do great.
Like,
I mean, you're both managing, right?
yeah, we're both managing.
Yeah.
It just, Jordan, like, he's in charge of himself, basically. And, like, the other girl, like, he is in charge of the other girl, but, like, she's more, like, under me because...
But you guys could bounce ideas or...
Exactly.
Paperwork and stuff off each other, too, right?
Exactly, like...
Just in case.
Yeah,
you know?
it's gonna be a weird shock to... don't, like, if I'm not sure of a thing, I'm not like, oh, I'll save this for like when like my boss is here, and then now I'm the boss, and like now I gotta make the decisions, and I'm like shit, which I already do anyways. But I don't know, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Cause like it's weird.
To like let go of like.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
I don't know.
It's gonna be hard to like trust other people to do shit that I normally do, that I know how I do it, and if they don't do it the same way I do it, it's gonna stress me out.
I was gonna say, like, let go of your control of what you're used to doing and having to be in control of what your new role is. Like, that transition is gonna be really like weird at first, but like honestly, I feel like once you get there, just like Bruce said, your naturals already. I 100% agree.
Thank you.
Y'all are gonna just like flawlessly just get in there, and it's gonna come naturally for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you have like really, you know, like unsure questions, and you guys go over it and whatever, I feel like you could always reach out.
Oh yeah, like
Brenda. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, for
we have a good team of people that are like very like excited for us, and we know that we can turn to them at any moment. Like even the girl that she's I'm transferring from this building to like another building. I've worked with her, so, and she's the one that started this place. She was the one that like leased it up. She knows everything about this place. Mm-hmm. So I already know. I'm like, hey, like she knows that I'm going to be calling her, and I'll be calling everybody. So I have a good team. We have a good team that's cheering us on.
That's good.
So that's good.
Support within the company too.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
And it's also, I think it's going to be helpful too, because I've tried to like let some jobs go here and give them to like the other girl that's the same job as me. And because I'm not in charge, the way I do it she doesn't care how I do it, you know? She does it in her own way, but now since I'm in charge, I'll be like, could you do it my way, please? Because
this is how we're doing it here.
This is how we're doing it here.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, like, one of the things that I tried to let go of, and I've tried this a couple months, and I've given up, and I'm like, no, this is mine again. you have lost this job.
Do that other task.
Because, like, when people move out, every single week I make a point to, like, reach out to everyone, like, moving out, be like, do you know when, like, your movers are gonna be here? Do you have a time slot? When do you want to move out? Like, I nag them once a month to get their shit to me. The last time I let the other person do it, she didn't follow up with anybody until week of, and I'm like, we could have known this last week or 2 weeks ago. And nothing is scheduled, and these people are like, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. I'm like, why didn't you explain any of this to them?
Yeah.
Because the main thing with this job that I've learned over these 4 years, assume that nobody reads anything.
Yes. I've learned that through
like
this too.
Seriously.
No one reads the lease. They don't read what they need to
You know
be doing.
how many times I say per day, why do I bother? At least 5 times a day I say this. Like, literally. And it's not like a negative, oh, why do I bother? It's a, like, I know better. I know you're not reading this shit that I send you. I know for a fact you're not going to read this, but I'm still sending it. And I'll follow up with my questions and assume that you did not read this. Because bitches never read anything.
People don't read shit.
They don't read shit. Like, God, like, it drives me nuts.
I can relate a little bit with this homeowners association.
Yeah, I
thing that
bet.
I've taken over, and like I'm seeing, like I opened. This is just a small stack, okay? Of the return forms that I created. I created this form for the HOA, and they had to fill out very simple stuff. And there's some people who just like didn't answer questions, and I'm just like, so. Oh, do you know, and you just...
And you work so hard, right? You worked so hard on this thing.
Yeah, I've worked on this for
and nobody reads it. And nobody fucking reads
I
it.
worked on that part for a week, okay?
Exactly.
Specifically that form, but like, I was part of two of the three papers in this damn envelope.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I was like, because some people got the letter through email and then printed out the form and then mailed it to me to the post office. So I'm like, okay, cool. So when I start, hi Goof.
Be so quiet. Maybe I'll just turn me down. I'll just turn myself down. Boop 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 boop. No. There you go. Let's try that. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm loud, so I'm surprised.
And like I haven't done anything. I haven't streamed shit, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I mean, same. Honestly, I'm like I haven't touched anything. In fact, I tested my microphone
before this.
And we joined Discord. That was the intro, but yeah, it's just funny.
Turn her up more. I can't turn her up more. She's up as high as she can go.
I can't turn up anymore either.
Put your mouth.
Can I?
Get your mic to your mouth.
I mean, it's just pretty close.
I think you all just have shitty ears. Just kidding.
Wait, let me listen. Hello?
Hello? I think it's better.
That's better? I don't have my mouth in it? Jeesh. Let me open Discord. Hold on.
Just turned up on my end. Yeah, I think you guys aren't turning up your own freaking mics. Just saying. I'm just kidding. Oh, maybe it's in Discord. Sorry, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while, okay?
No, I didn't leave anything. Okay.
I guess I can turn you up in Discord. That might turn you up on the other end, too. I turned you up in Discord. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Hello, testing.
Oh damn. Ugh. Maybe move the mic away a little bit.
Yeah, turn up your volume, y'all.
Yeah. Now they're gonna be like, my ears are bleeding. It's too loud.
At least it's too loud. God, this stream's awful.
Look at you guys. You guys have been gone for 2 weeks and everything goes to shit.
Right?
Is that better now? I turned her down a little bit because she was yelling at me. I'm sorry, I'm just fucking loud, okay? God.
Testing.
Testing. Am I a boomer yet? Maybe. Are we all boomers yet? Is that better?
Wait, when am I know, of course I don't speak.
Of course, like that's how it works. You test out your mic and you just don't bother talking. Yeah. Okay, it's better. Okay, good. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I think it was happening horrible. Oh my dear Lord.
I don't know how to do this. I get all shy.
I don't know. I think it's better. I think what happened was we were playing a game and everyone was being like extra loud, so I like turned everybody down, and then I forgot to like turn you up like in like a Discord because you can individually turn people up if someone's being a loud asshole. Jordan.
Usually. Yeah, Jordan does.
Jordan's really loud.
Sometimes.
Like our boss has called him out because like she lives like 2 floors down, and like she sometimes like really go funny. Goes out on her patio, and she'll like come in I'm the next day, and she's like, so Jordan, you were having lots of fun playing games yesterday, eh? and he's like, yeah, and like he's fucking shouting, swearing. Yeah, she's heard him. She's heard him, and like she told him, I need that kind of enthusiasm when like you're dealing with like shitty tenants, okay? Which like
she would, since she's a shit disturber.
Oh man, she's a shit disturber. She loves picking fights, man. She loves it. It's like her favorite thing. But yeah,
I love that. It's so funny.
Oh jeez. So is the mics all good now? Are we okay? Are we all good? I think
testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. I think we're good. Audio is good. God. Hello. I think we're good. I think we've sorted it out.
Yeah, I definitely have to keep my mic close to my mouth though, for sure.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I was just testing it. I was just listening to the stream. It's weird. I am quiet, but there's nothing we can do. Like
it depends on how like excited we get, you know?
Yeah. And then when I get too excited, my microphone's like.
Yeah, because there was one stream like a while ago, like this was like way back in like the early days, and like you did the whole podcast where you were like cupping the mic, and I'm like and like you were talking like you were talking loud too, like you were talking and like you were like right up close to the mic, and like the whole time I'm like rewatching it going, fuck, she's loud. God damn. Move the mic from your mouth, woman, and stop cupping it. But like that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning or saying that before.
Yeah,
I died laughing.
I texted him at you going, okay, the mic needs to move away and stop cupping it because you're making it super loud.
Too funny.
Oh jeez.
And now I'm like quiet, so we can't win for losing over here, right, people?
No, just the way it is. Yeah. But yeah, so life.
Yeah.
Life.
Oof,
Life. So yeah, don't know what the schedule will be for the next 3 weeks. We'll do our best, but moving stuff, life, craziness, shit like that.
Moving again. Just moving.
Moving again. Hopefully this is like
doesn't bother you guys too much though.
Packing sucks. Packing sucks ass, okay?
It does.
Packing's the fucking worst. The only good thing is that we don't have to move ourselves. We just have to pack. So that's not too bad. But hopefully this will be the last one for like a while.
Like, when are you going to start packing?
Once we get our boxes.
Oh, they send you boxes?
Oh, they send us boxes.
Oh, geez,
they send us tape. They send us packing paper. They send us everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea it was that inclusive.
Oh, yeah. Like, we don't have... The only thing we literally have to do is pack. That's the only thing we got to do, which is really great. Like, and extra good thing is that
nice.
When the woman that's in charge of like scheduling the move and stuff, yes, they send us movers. Yeah, they take care of everything. Yep. Yeah, we have to pack and clean, but like cleaning is like we don't have to do like an extravagant job, but like a good enough job where they don't think that we're slobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so they sent. Yeah, so the good thing also is that when I talked to the woman, like I'm on the phone, and she reaches out to the movers to tell them that we're scheduling this, and then the movers reach out to me, and I schedule a moving time. The good thing is that the last time we moved, she knows who we are because this is our third move within the last few years. So like she knows who we are now. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, so like do you have like more stuff, or like is it approximately the same stuff? And I'm like, it's approximately the same stuff. So she's like, oh, so like we don't have to get a guy to come out there, check out your stuff to see how much stuff you have. It's pretty much going to be the same as last time. So she's like, I'll just pull out the file and just send you the same amount of stuff. I'm like, this is great. This is great.
Technically have more, right, Jordan?
We don't have that much more. We have a lot more pops, okay? But like in regards to stuff, not really. We have about the same stuff, just more pops, like Funko Pops.
Okay.
But other than that,
how many do you guys think you have? Have you guys counted?
Let me give you an exact, because there's a Funko Pop app that tracks your Funkos and the
cool.
And then and also like the like the like resell like value of them also. So let me just check exactly how much we have. We have 199 Funko Pops.
Damn.
Which like that's not as much as some people have, just saying, but we got a lot of Funko Pops.
What's the celebratory 200th pop?
I don't know what I did not notice that we had 199, but I guess we kind of have more because Jordan, he collects purely Avengers Funko Pops. That's his favorite ones to collect. Like behind him on like I'm on his stream is his wall of Avengers Funko Pops. And he'll we'll go to our special store and go look at them, and he'll buy them, and he has a picture of his wall so he can zoom in and see like if he has like certain Funkos. There's been sometimes he's bought double ones. And
he gets excited, and then like, ooh, I don't know if I have that.
Yeah, and so then we've come home, and he's like, oh no, I have these, and then if they were fairly cheap, then we keep them, and I take them out of the box because Jordan will not allow me to unbox any Funko Pop, which drives me nuts. So the ones that he buys twice of, and they're like fairly cheap, I unbox them, and I have I have 3 unboxed Funkos.
I have 3 as well. But the only one I didn't unbox is Louisa.
Nice. All of ours are still boxed up. Like I have one that it's a specialty one that came out a couple of like weeks ago, and it's a little Mirabelle holding her candle. Look at her. And she glows in a medium dark, but I've never seen that. But look at her.
She's cute.
She's so cute. But yeah. That's not as many as some people. Well, there's one person I know who has like just shit ton. Like Lala. She has so many Funko Pops. If like you know who I'm talking about. She's like the queen of Funko Pops that I know of.
Really?
Oh my gosh, she has so many Funko Pops.
Do you know how many?
I'm not entirely sure the number she has, but she has a shit ton. Well, because she used to work at games I'm a GameStop or whatever the equivalent US version or whatever it is. Talking about him.
Bruno.
I'm not talking about Bruno. Oh, talk.
No, Brew is.
Yeah, but we found Bruno. We finally fucking found him, man.
Yeah,
he was so hard to find.
Wow.
So
I want to see him. Is he easy to find?
He's right
Jordan.
there. He's right there. I'll go grab him.
Oh, he's above you?
There's other Funkos like on top of him. There's other Funkos on like up top because they're all stacked.
Send me a picture when you get a chance.
Will do. Because the reason that we found our special place that we buy them is because we were purposely trying to find him in particular because he was the rare one. He was the special one.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's gonna get him out for me. Here's Bruno.
Thank you, Jordan.
With a little mouse. Look at his little mouse friend.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, so we have all of them, like all of the Encanto ones because I needed them.
Yeah.
Into these Funko, they are dangerous. They are dangerous, brew. They are dangerous, I will say. Oh, this is Dolby from Harry Potter.
I do look for certain. Oh, cute.
Look at him. He's so cute.
Cute.
And he has his little sock.
Little Dolby. His little eyes and his eyebrows.
And like I can't take them out of the box because Jordan won't let me.
Well, they're worth more in the box.
Well, if you think about it, though, someone pointed out to me, there's no seal on these boxes. There's no tape seals. So technically, you could take them out of the box and no one would know. But there's some of them, I know they've been taken out of the box because, like,
you can tell.
They're a little scuffed up, but, like, you know, I was into Warhammer, so that's yeah. Yeah, I got you one, Goofus, for your birthday, I think it was. But yeah, we have a lot of Funko Pops. Like I buy more, like, Jordan will go into the store and get, like, we're always finding, like, a Marvel ones, because that's his thing. But I'll find the occasional one where I'm like, ooh, I want that one. So, like
that one.
Exactly. Yeah. I just buy, like random shit that I like. Like one time I found a Xena one and I lost my fucking mind. I'm like, Xena has a Funko Pop? And I'm like,
interesting.
Like, of course I bought it because I'm like, Xena, the warrior princess. Oh my God.
I mean, how do you get any better than the warrior princess?
Like, seriously, like, come on.
Honestly.
Like, the first one I ever bought was back when we lived in Saskatoon, and Jordan was like, he's like, I don't understand these Funko Pop things. They're dumb, as he would have said back then. He's like, this is stupid. Dumb. This is dumb. So my first one I ever bought was Sailor on Pluto, because that's back in the day when, like, the Sailor Scouts first came out, and I'm like, curses! I did not buy them all because, first of all, back then we were broke.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that these things were going to pop off like this, especially those ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bought that one, and then we moved here to BC, and then we went to a store, and there was, like, Funko Pops, like, all around, and I'm like, oh, Jordan, a Captain America one, which, as if you know, Jordan loves Captain America. He fucking loves him. And he's like, oh, there's Marvel ones, and then he bought that one, and then that opened the floodgates of he needs to find the Marvel ones now, and yeah, he's got so many Marvel ones.
Love that.
And some of them are worth a pretty penny now. I will say that. I think our most expensive one, as of right now, let me look on the app, high to low, is Captain America. The first one he bought is worth $145.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. And like
would you ever sell it or wait?
Jordan rebuys them sometimes based off of how much they're worth, like, on the app. Like, this is a really good find. I personally just buy them because I like them. But yeah. Jordan likes them, but he looks at both parts, where I am like, ooh, shiny, I like that. I don't care. Okay. I don't care if that's worth nothing.
One's pretty. Yeah,
that one's like a character I really like. I don't care.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's how I would do it too.
But like
honestly.
some of them like are some of them can be worth quite a lot. And like they always like change, like they go up and down in prices all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
in the grand scheme of things, they're kind of the equivalent of Beanie Babies. They're Beanie
Yes,
Babies
that's what
of
it
like
reminds me of.
like our
Okay.
generations, and
Ooh.
most of them in the future is worth
Mm-hmm.
nothing. This is the one
Yeah.
of ours that is worth the most right now.
Yeah.
This little Captain America.
Oh, he's so
He's so
cute.
cute.
That's awesome.
But
I was gonna
yes,
ask. Yeah, we've already answered it with the. That's a huge investment,
it, it's an
considering.
it's an investment, but it's also
Well, it's not huge, but
just
it's
fun. Like I
yeah.
think, judging by the app, our collection in total right now, quote unquote, is almost $5,000. But like you gotta find the
Now,
right person to sell to, like that kind of shit.
yeah. And did you pay less,
Oh yeah. The
obviously, than
the
that?
thing you gotta do with Funko Pops, okay? Here's the thing. If there's like a new movie or a new show or like a new line of stuff that's coming out, it will cost you for the brand new stuff, it costs you around like $12 to $20 per
Okay.
pop, depending on the pop.
Okay.
Sometimes less, sometimes more. But then over time, you might get the one special pop of that group that everyone's trying to find, and that'll bump up the price of Funko Pops.
Ah.
Yeah,
Like when Princess Diana bear was like
yes,
the most popular thing. We had one, but it didn't have
the rose,
oh
the Brunos, exactly the Brunos. Bruno
yes, the
of that
Brunos,
of that
exactly.
whole set, Bruno was the one to get. Which this is how I was trying to tell the
Yeah.
story of how we found this place. Was we were
Mm-hmm.
on a Bruno hunt. We were
Okay.
hunting for Brunos, okay? And we
Mm-hmm.
found everyone else except for Bruno. So then I'm like on like Facebook, like Funko Pop buy and sells, Funko Pop stores, and then I reached out to like one of the groups going, where can I find Bruno? And then someone's like, you should reach out to this toy traders in like Langley, and I'm like, okay. So like I Facebook them, me like, do you have a Bruno? And they're like, yes, we have a Bruno. And we're like, oh my god, Bruno. And I'm like, could you put Bruno on hold? And they're like, you don't have to. We got tons like of them. And I'm like, sus, but okay, whatever. I believe you. So we drove from like downtown to like this other section, which like from downtown, I think it took us like 45 minutes to like an hour-ish, So it's
Okay.
a pretty far drive. So we get there, we're looking around. I see all the other Encantos, no Bruno, and I'm like, where the fuck is Bruno? So I go up to the front desk and I'm like, do you guys have a Bruno Funko Pop? And they're like doing their system and they're like, no. And I'm like, not cool. You drove all this way for Bruno. So I'm
Oh my gosh.
so I'm Facebooking whoever I'm talking to from this company, which turns out to be like the big guy, like the big boss man. And I'm like, I'm here and they're saying there's no Brunos. And then they said they had 24 in stock. Like when we were first
That's a
like
good
driving
amount.
out. So then we get there. I'm texting this random dude who at this point I don't know who this man is, and he's like, "Give me like a second." And then all of a sudden, like we see people scattering. They're like going on their system. They're typing and they're whispering, and I'm like, they're talking about our Bruno. Someone has got them moving and looking for Bruno.
Everyone's talking about Bruno.
Oh, everyone was talking about Bruno. And then all of a sudden, the Facebook thing was like, our system had a glitch and it told us that we have these, but we don't have any Brunos. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I don't want to be that person, but we drove a long way to get this one Funko Pop. And they're like, you know what? The next time we get him in, we will call you and you will get a free Bruno. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Did they ever get one in? No, but it's not their fault because Bruno's very hard to get. So, you know what? Just with that act there, I'm just like, you won me over. That was very, very nice of you to.
That was kind.
Like, if you got a new Bruno in, we would have got that Bruno. But you guys never got him. But, like, just for the fact that they were so nice about it. And, like, they, like, was like, when Bruno comes in, you're getting a free Bruno. And I'm like, you know what? That's pretty nice of you. So we've been going there ever since. We keep it down to once a month, okay? Because this store is dangerous for, not particularly me, but Jordan. It's very dangerous for Jordan. Very dangerous, okay? And it's just like, it's such a fun store. I think I made a TikTok on it, like actually just for funsies. Oh, cool. And Jordan ended up spending $100 that day on Funko Pops.
Yeah. Is it? There must be like a large stock of variety, right?
Dude, they have shelves and shelves and shelves of Funko Pops. So many Funko Pops, and you'll always find something. It's like I walk out of the store probably with 1 or 2 Funko Pops. Jordan can walk out of there with like 7 or 8 Funko Pops, but like,
damn, guys.
That's why we only go once a month, okay?
Yeah.
Cause
I wonder
like
who your number 200 is gonna be.
Now
let us know. That's an important number.
That is an important number, and I can't believe we like didn't know. It's probably gonna be one of Jordan's like Marvel Funkos, honestly.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's fine. They're all
Dean
cool.
With baby.
Dean with baby. Ugh. They because like they have like specialty ones, like really specialty ones, and like in like it's Supernatural, like the car is named baby, and then they have a Funko Pop of the car with Dean in the car, like Dean's Funko in the car, and it's $400.
Really?
It's $400, and I'm like, oh, Dean with baby.
Where do you?
I want it so bad.
Get that?
They only made like a handful of these. So basically they have like a back wall of like special Funko Pops that are expensive as shit that someone brought it in to trade or sell.
Interesting.
And like they have Dean with baby, and I'm like, it's $400. Never. Can never
That's
send
a lot of money for
a Funko. But
that's a lot of money for a Funko.
Yeah. Never gonna happen, but I can look at it and be like, I love you.
How funny.
I know, like these things.
I want a picture of that. I'm gonna look right now. I want to see what this fucking shit looks like. $400.
It's nice. It's like one of the bigger Funkos too. Like, it's so nice. And like they have the car with Sam, and this car with Crowley, I think too.
Oh, that is cute.
It is cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also you can find these Funko Pops like at cons, and they always have like specialty ones too. So it's also dangerous at the cons too, like because we go wandering around. It's metallic. Oh, it's a metallic silver car, which isn't true baby. So I wouldn't want that one because it's got to be true baby.
All these are black.
Yeah, like there's two black ones, and then like a
I see a
silver one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I were to ever choose, it would be Dean with the classic car. But yeah. Well, yeah, so that's our Funko Pop addiction collection thing. So many. Let's go get it. Hell no.
$200 motherfucking dollars on. You fucking joking me right now? $408 for Dean and baby.
Yeah, dude.
$200 for Sam.
Yeah, because who cares about
and
Sam?
Baby.
Like Sam and baby.
Well, he's Dean in my world, but like I get.
Yeah.
Why he's not.
It's Dean's car. It's not Sam's car.
But yeah, that's insane.
And like some of like the earlier ones too. Like they're going for like thousands of dollars too.
You can literally, there's one left in stock on Amazon.
Paid
for $408.
Yeah, someone probably like when it first like actually like came out, paid like $45 for like one of the bigger ones. Because
shit's like,
because the bigger ones are like $50-$60.
This shit's like frequently bought together. This expensive ass shit, the Sam one, and then some other fucking $50 Sam figure for $658.31. Like, send it.
I have a Sam. I have a Sam and also a Dean, and I love them. No, I have a Sam and a
but they're like normal size, right?
And a Castiel. I don't have Dean yet. I can't find a Dean. I think for Castiel I paid $40 for him. And Sam, I think I paid $30 for him. But like I'm good
at for certain pops for you guys here if you give me like a little list.
Fuck yeah, because the annoying thing too is that I think this is ridiculous. Like there's certain pops that are like purely like there's 3 stores. There's Amazon pops that are solely sold there. There's Walmart pops that are only sold there, and then there's fucking Target pops. And we don't have Target here. So how am I supposed to get those pops?
You know, it's funny. There's going to be a Target in South Lake, which is literally 30-minute drive from my house.
I'm texting you if there's any Target pops I want. And I'm going to be like, go on a quest.
Be a Target. So
go on a quest for me.
True. I'm going to be checking out Target more often than not. Because it used to be a Kmart. I don't know if you know what Kmart is. It's just like that whole company fell apart. So
Amazon and Hot Topic, right? There's Hot Topic too. Discord channel. I'm down to check too whenever I do have a Discord page in my Discord about Funko Pops. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if there's any Target like I'm a Funko Pops because
Zavala is sorry.
What's
now I'm looking at fucking Funko Pops. He's a Destiny character. The voice actor died. His is $40 on there, but it's not. That's
gonna go up in price, I bet too. Like it's also like the funny thing is because like for instance Beanie Babies, for instance, there's some super rare ones, right, that are worth a lot of money. I can't help but think, do we have any super rare pops that eventually will become worth a lot of money? Like you never know, right? Like we're just buying them for funsies, but you never know if you've got the special one. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's Toys R Us, I guess too.
See, Toys R Us shut down.
Oh right, it's shut down in America.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it shut down in America. It shut down for a while here, but then it came back.
I feel like it will probably come back.
I'll post more in my Discord about the Funkos. There's so many of them.
Patty I wonder if I have any of my fucking Beanie Babies anymore.
I probably do, but they're at my dad's.
Gosh.
Like they're at my dad's.
This is too much. This is too much. Patty the Platypus is worth $6,000.
Holy shit!
Snort the Red Bull is worth $6,500. Are you fucking kidding?
No, like that's like
I remember part of the fun. $7,000.
$7,000, but it has to be in good, like pristine, like state, you know. So many Beanie Babies. I think I probably have my Beanie Babies at my dad's house.
Okay, Diana Bear is worth $500,000.
Yeah, and like we just watched watched this Netflix show about this company that like buys stuff and like puts it on auction, and one of them was Beanie Babies, and this woman was telling us about some of this Diana Bear. You have to sell it at the right time. You either have to sell it on the day she dies, because that's when like the price goes like way up, or like her like birthday or some other special thing of hers that will raise the price. But the best time to sell that bear is the day she dies, or like around this like that week of her dying.
I'm sorry, I gotta end podcast early. I gotta go over to my dad's house and look for my Beanie Babies real quick. I am overwhelmed by
That this
this right
whole
now. I
thing
am
is
blown
existing.
away. Like I was like, yeah, whatever. It was just it came and it went, right?
Nah, Beanie Babies for life.
Dude, do you remember Batty?
I'm
The
assuming a
Beanie
bat.
Baby? He's the bat. It's the only Beanie Baby that actually has the Velcro mechanism I just read.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting.
And it's worth $125,000. I know I had that Beanie Baby.
But you got to make sure that you have like pristine,
Well,
like
I don't know. The thing is, it's
perfectness.
probably just been sitting in a box
In a-
underneath my bed.
I'm pretty sure mine is probably in like a trash bag in a box somewhere at my dad's
But
place.
even that is still like better protection than nothing.
Yeah, like
right?
isn't that crazy? And like
I'm
over
shook.
time, like these pops might become the next Beanie Babies and could be worth a fortune. Like that's and like
I'm
we keep
blown
our
away
pops
right
like
now.
nice. Like we don't
Yeah.
endanger our pops, okay?
Yeah.
We keep them out of like out of the sun. We keep them nice. No sun,
I'm
no
just
moisture.
blown away right now. I just can't even believe Beanie Babies are still even worth money.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like there's some of them that are worth quite a bit. Like there's one that I know I had, but it's probably in like the shittiest. Like it was my favorite one, but it was a purple bunny, and I heard that one is worth a lot. But the one that I had would probably be worth nothing because like it was my favorite. I carried that thing around in the dirt.
Yeah, like some of them I remember having like remember they made the bigger versions of
yeah,
Beanie Babies?
yeah.
I think I had, not I think, I know, I had like the light blue elephant. I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember the name of that elephant, but I had a regular one and then the light blue, like larger one. That thing was my like homie
Yeah.
for a long time. I
Yeah.
loved it so much. It just,
But yeah, it's crazy how like shit
Yeah.
like this can eventually be worth a lot, and it's just you never know what's gonna be the special pop. Like it's kind of, this is gonna sound terrible, but like it's kind of good when someone famous dies and like you have that one pop and it's them and you're like, damn, that was a good investment.
damn.
Because they
that's fucked
died.
up.
It is fucked up, but like
But
because
legit.
like I guarantee you that there's a Funko Pop of that basketball player that died. A Tina Turner pop. No, I don't. Even though I've seen her and I've never bought her because like Tina Turner, who cares?
Yeah,
Damn
rest in
it!
peace, Tina Turner.
Rip Tina.
Yeah, rip Tina.
Not gonna lie, when I read that news, I'm like, I thought she died a long time ago, but I think I got her mixed up with somebody else. But yeah,
Or there was just like fake news.
or fake news. Yeah, she died.
Maybe.
Like the news broke today. I think the news broke.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry, Goofin. Didn't mean to ruin your day.
Sorry, Groove. Yeah, she passed away today, or maybe yesterday, but it was
I don't.
announced today.
Yeah. Yeah. Rip.
I am shook. I need to fucking find my Beanie Babies now. I wonder if I have. I guarantee
You're gonna be like obsessed with this
So-
dude.
dude. If I could sell a beanie motherfucking baby,
You
for
know what
even
else could sell?
$100.
You know what else could sell crazy good? Pokemon cards. Classic
gosh.
Pokemon cards.
Don't get me started on that. Don't.
I will.
I had classic ones.
So did
and I'm pretty
I.
sure they got thrown away.
I don't know where mine
from
is,
one of
and
my
I'm terrified that I
tenants,
threw
and
them out.
I'm so pissed because I had some fucking tits. Fucking holographic cards, man.
Same. I had
Ugh.
some holographic ones too, and those are worth a
So
shit
upset
ton of
about
money.
that.
Those are
Don't-
worth
don't
so
get me
much
started on
money.
that fucking, don't get me started on that shit. That's bullshit.
Triggered.
You know what, Goof? I found one notebook that had Divinity notes in it that was actually our last of our notes, but that's because I had restarted that part of our notes. But you're right. I'm so annoyed. Anyways, I also found out that my driver's license has been expired since my birthday, and I just found out
How long ago was
yesterday,
that? How
February
long?
3rd.
What's
Mm-hmm.
dude? It's expired.
Yeah. I
Like
have like
like
all the tests to
you
do
gotta
to
redo
redo it.
everything.
Oh my gosh. Like
Oh my god,
I can't. So
you're gonna be a,
my
a learner because
yeah.
if if this makes you feel any better, um Jordan did the exact same thing,
Fuck.
like a while ago, but it was also his own fault because
I mean,
I fucking told
yeah.
him you need to redo that, like you need to update it, you need to like do it. And he's like, no, I got time. I'm like, Jordan, you need to renew your license. And he's like, no, I got time. It's fine. And the day he went, the woman, no joke, said, you're 1 day late.
Oh
And
no.
1 day late. And there's nothing they can do about it. So
Yeah.
Jordan had to redo the in-class shit, the driver's shit, the test, be a learner for like 2 fucking years, and then get his full license. But the shittiest part of this is we moved when he still had his learners, and the rule here in Canada, I don't know what it is like in the States, but if you move and you don't have a full license, you have to redo it all from start. And from what I
Yeah.
heard, here is the hardest test out of every province. BC is the hardest test. And I'm like,
That's already.
So we had to like do some sketchy shit with like
Yeah.
my dad's home was like his home address for 2 years because he couldn't put here because then he'd have to redo it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
After for like 4 years. Jesus Christ, bro.
Honestly, like have been focused on so many other things and like my own personal self and like well-being. Let's just even put it there.
Yeah.
I found out because we set up a HOA Venmo.
Uh-huh.
So people could pay electronically with their dues. And they need a verified user, and basically you have to send in a photograph of your ID. And they won't accept it, I think, and they said because it's expired. And I was like, it's not. And then I looked at it.
Oh my Lord. And like,
oh my God, it's
like
my
you drive a
birthday,
lot.
2023. Like I drive a lot.
So like
it's fine. Like
it's not fine, please.
Well, no, it is. Like because if I get pulled over, if that happens, I'm a safe driver at this point. So like it's just I've always been a safe driver. But I just, if I get pulled over, if that's the case, while I'm in the process of getting the license reinstated in that situation, it'll become a fix-it ticket. So it's very minimal. Yeah, it sucks to get a ticket, but like I am okay with accepting that because I'm gonna have to do a couple things, like you said, extensively. Not quite as extensive as your guys' situation,
good. Lucky.
but we do have a couple tests, and I'll have to take an eye test and probably take a new picture.
Oh, yes, Cleese, you will have to take a new picture.
You know, things like that. So,
don't let your insurance agency hear this. Seriously.
Yeah. Seriously.
Is the car in your name or Kona's name?
It's Kona's name.
Okay, good. That's
it's
not good because if you get caught in that, like driving that car, the insurance might go up.
Oh, then it's fine. Whatever. My mom died. Sorry, I've been held distracted.
You know what?
Fuck it.
That'll probably work.
I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, literally, I have been so fucking distracted with all this other fucking shit that I haven't had a chance to like pay attention to my own important things to like keep me going. So it's really nice because it's lit the fire under my ass to like pay attention to me a little bit while I'm also managing all this other shit. So it's just I've taken on so much more than I have wanted to, but it's working out. So it's a lot. And I put myself and the priorities of me and what I'm doing way in the back burner. And now I'm suffering the consequences of it. It sucks. So
I would freak out. I'd be like having a freaking panic attack.
I just can't. I can't. I just can't.
I know, but
There's
like,
no point.
I know, but like,
I needed to change my prescription for like years. So this gives me a reason to go to the optometrist, get that done, get that taken care of. Then I can confidently go take the eye test to get my driver's license like done. It's all just like kind of like, it's like the moment I found out, I'm like, all right.
This is a year.
I clearly put myself
this is your year
too much. Like it's time to focus on what's important, which is me.
New glasses for Khalees.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Exciting.
So it's a good thing. But yesterday definitely was like and then I ate shit yesterday morning again.
Dear Lord.
I have proof on my shin, but my legs are
really believe
hairy.
you.
I took a picture of it. And my legs are like really hairy, and like I was kind of embarrassed to mail it or send it to you. I was gonna mail it. I've been mailing so many things lately. Text it to you. No judgment. I will if you want to see it.
Let's go.
But I have like a few pretty gnarly like scrapes on my right shin now, and
you gotta stop falling over, man.
Better though. Like,
oh, that's good.
I've been putting on. I think it's so. Jordan put that little like GIF in our Discord of like the person like flailing, right? Yeah. Well, I still had ice. Like, so this is my backstory of that story of why I ate shit. I had gone out to the back to find something for us, me and the kids, to play with. I don't remember exactly what it was now because the fall was great. Okay, like everything before that was like nothing suddenly. But I went out there to find something, and I noticed the dogs are out in the street, and I'm like, what?
Like your dogs?
Yeah. And I'm like, why are they out there? Like, I didn't leave the front gate open, like, because we have a baby gate. And then I start to realize one of the tire swing out front is moving, and I start panicking. And I'm like, John was with me, and then he wasn't as I'm like walking back up. And I'm like, why are the dogs out? And he goes, I opened the gate. And I'm like, what? And like, there were no cars. We live at the dead end of the road, but like,
but still.
I like to know when y'all are out front, like you are 4.5 and 3, like it doesn't work like that where you just do what you want and play out on the road like it's our driveway. Like he has this impression that we own the street, right? And it's like, no, we don't. 'Cause people, especially in the summer,
go ripping around, you said.
They'll rip up the street pretty fast, thinking they can get into the state park that like is bordering our neighborhood, right?
Oh.
And you can't get there from there. You have to go like to its own entrance. You can get in, but it's like a walking path. And it's an opening like right down the street. Like really easy. But people do rip it. So like when we go out there, I have little caution cones I put out, not the like typical like kids slow. Like I have just orange caution cones, like men at work, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No kids at play, but like men at work, essentially. Like don't fuck around. It always slows people down. Doesn't matter. So I fucking am walking up the stairs, 2 little stairs, and there's like a chunk of ice into like my side kitchen door, and I'm starting to panic. And I shouldn't be. Everything's fine, but like it's the mom in me. I start panicking, and I slip. I'm in my flip-flops. I slip on the ice, and I yeet myself one way, yeet myself another, and next thing I know, I'm like on the ground, and I have a gash in my right knee that's like,
damn,
pretty big, like I don't know, 2 inches long or so, and like kind of deep. And Kona's, in fact, when not Kona, God, that's the second time I've done that today. John's teacher was like, "Oh my gosh, did you have to get stitches?" And I'm not that kind of person, okay? And I laughed and I was like, "Oh no, I don't, no." Like,
maybe, maybe, but
no,
no.
I didn't go to the doctor for that. No, maybe I should have, but no. I
Like,
mean, anyways,
like you don't normally go and like the only time you go when like you fall is when you think you're really like hurt
when you're like
yourself.
really hurt.
Like for instance, like last year when I fell and I thought I legit thought I broke my arm or something. Yes, go to the doctor. But if I just fell and I hurt my knee, like I wouldn't go. But I legit thought I broke my arm.
You're like, no, this seems serious, and you were at work, so they kind of like pressured you in a way a little bit too.
I was
right?
going anyway because I was going anyway because I'm like, my arm fucking hurt, and I landed on that like I like fell like a sack of shit and like
a sack of fucking potatoes.
Yes. Yes. Like that's the only time is I've fallen out quite a bit. Like this just happens, you do. But like that time I'm like, nah, I think I might have broke my arm. Luckily I didn't, but I fucked up my arm for like a solid like 4 months.
Yeah.
Like something was bruised. Like I couldn't stretch it out like straight like this. I couldn't do it. And then so for like a solid for like 4 months. It's not fun.
No.
But like for most falls, you don't go to the doctor unless like you hit your head or something.
Yeah.
Like those are my top 2 things. If you think you broke something or you hit your head, you should go to a doctor for those 2 things. If you fall and get a little roughed up,
a little scrape on the knee, whatever.
And then 2, like it costs you money to go to the doctor, right?
Well, we have insurance to where we're okay.
Oh, okay.
Because of California and low income. But yes, typically we're fortunate to have this insurance, which it will eventually change, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
And well, yeah, just it's low income insurance, so like with us having more income, it's probably
with the business
going
and stuff? Okay.
It's probably going to be like eliminated eventually.
Boo, get everything done
and
now
we'll have
then.
to buy insurance. Exactly. So
get it all done.
So, well, the eye, optometrist, and dental is terrible through that insurance.
Ooh,
like
it's terrible with any insurance, I feel.
Kona went to I don't know. He went to one and he was like, I'm never going there again. And he went to an actual dentist where we had to pay out of pocket to go get his like teeth examined and like get an x-ray and all that jazz, which was just under $200, which isn't too much for the exam in my opinion, but like the work he needs to get done, which isn't too crazy. It's just we have to budget for the worst side of what is going to have to happen versus the preventative side, because we don't have even the preventative side, which is like $2,000. Whereas, so we're going to like save up for a little bit more than that so he can get like the full preventative, like I think a crown or whatever, which is a little bit more expensive for his tooth, so it's safe, you know? But like I really need new glasses, so we're gonna have to pay out of pocket for that for the exam. And then I think I'm going to I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I'm gonna use some codes if I can for like
nice.
I think there's like Glasses USA or all these different glasses, you know, right? Or whatever.
Yeah. You can get them pretty cheap.
So that's where my route was gonna go. So if I spend like, you know, like anywhere $200 to $400 on the exam, I hope it's not that expensive. But if it is, yikes.
The last time I got an eye exam done, it was $90. But that's
I don't
here.
think it's gonna be that expensive.
That's here, and
I'm
like,
just, scared,
I have
so
like,
I go, big
insurance, which I never actually mailed in my things into like my work insurance. I never mailed my shit in, so I did technically pay for my shit out of like pocket, but like, like that's my own fault, and But yeah, like when I got mine changed out, I needed to get them changed out. My glasses it was time for a change. I had them for like 10, 11, 12 years.
I'm embarrassed to say how long I've had these glasses. I've had them since I was 16.
Damn.
With no upgrades.
Fuck, you are in for a change. Like when I changed out mine, I felt so sick when I swapped mine out because it took a while to get my eyes adjusted. Which, like,
Yeah.
if you're like me, which you are, you have to wear them all the time, like 24/7, right?
I'm only 20 though. Yeah, oh, I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, it's like
So like
these
your
blend in
eye.
sometimes, and I'm like, where did my glasses go? And I'm
So
not that blind, but like if they're
oh,
in the right place, I'm like, ooh, where'd my glasses go? And Kona's like, they're right here. And I'm like,
like
don't look at me like that.
I
I can
can't
tell.
I can't see shit without without mine. Like I had to do
Yeah.
like one of those eye tests when I got my when I had to get my health check for my class like my class 2, and they had like I have to do one like one of the eye tests. So they're like take them off and cover one eye and read this, and like just so you're aware, I can't read any of it. And they're like, "No, I'm sure you can." And I'm like,
No, I'm
"Let's
blind.
go." And then I like say a bunch of random shit, and they're like, "Oh, you can't even see like this
can't.
like the biggest one." And like I told her, I know what it is because when I walked up,
know
it
the
was an
shape of
E.
it.
Like it was
Yes,
an
I
E
remembered it.
when I walked past it, and she's like, "Fair enough." And like fuck, I can't see shit without my glasses. Like
Yeah.
my like she was shocked. Like you could tell she was so shocked at how bad my vision was, and I'm like, I told you I can't see anything. So
Yeah.
like yeah, your eyes will um adjust fast because with us we wear them every day, like we have to.
Yeah.
So it will adjust, but like
I think a lot of things will get better if just for me
like
mentally even just having clear
your kids
eyes.
like your kids are gonna be like you're gonna be like you look like that.
I will never forget why I got glasses. Okay.
Why do you get
So I was in class and my teacher, I was like sitting towards the back and my teacher was using yellow highlighter pen on the
Rude.
whiteboard.
Rude, first of all.
Rude.
That's fucking rude. Rude.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Rude.
Rude.
Well, I didn't know I was blind yet, but I was like, bitch, I can't read this shit. Like, I can't see that. And everyone else could see it. And most people had like glass spectacles, if you will.
Yeah.
Because their parents were like sending their kids to like that kind of doctor to be
Not
just
my
cautious
mom.
and stuff. Not my parents.
Not my mom.
Even though my dad had astigmatism and he wore glasses. No, not me. I ain't gonna have to. Too bad. I got dad's genes. So I'm over here with like nasty astigmatism telling mom like, yo, I need glasses. And I'm like 12, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, nah. I don't
Dude,
think so. I think you just want to wear them to be
we
cool.
have the same story, except for that part. Except for that
To
part.
be cool? Bitch, who wants to wear
My
glasses
friend,
to be cool?
my friend, side note, she thought it was so cool to like have these fucking things. So she went out and bought some like really cheap ones, popped out the like glass and wore them because she thought they were cool.
That's an in style now. Like
No, this was when we were like 10.
That's still a thing. Then it was not cool.
She thought
Now,
she was cool.
you could literally, if you are not blind, you could have lensless glasses, wear it with a cute outfit and slay.
Yeah.
Legit. Like you can. That was not cool then.
No.
Okay. My mom's like, you want to do it because you're cool. I'm like, no. I can't see shit. I want to also
Mothers.
reference the fact that Harry Potter was pretty popular at that time.
Uh-huh.
So I think in her mind, she's thinking, I want to be a little wizard, right? So like, but I wasn't that into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Like that would have made sense
But
if like
she
you were a
didn't
mega
know that.
fan.
She didn't really know that. Like I was kind of into it.
Yeah.
She bought me this whole like hardcover book that like
Nice.
set of the original 4. And it was really cool. I actually gave that away years ago to a really good friend of mine.
It's probably worth a lot of money now.
Which is fine. She
Shocking.
appreciated the collection more than me. And so to me, she was moving and it didn't bother. I just disconnect on that kind of stuff, you know? I don't pay attention and I probably should have, but we ended up getting another collection. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So we finally go get our eyes tested at what's called Lens Crafters, which I don't even know if that
Yeah.
exists anymore.
That sounds so familiar.
And it was in a mall.
Yeah.
And my dad too needed new glasses, so we go as a new
Big old
glass
fam.
family. She didn't realize she gets an eye exam, and this bitch needed bifocals, giving me shit. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, she'd be laughing at me so hard. Fuck you, Jerica. Anyways, so I do my whole eye test. I'm fucking literally like 40/40 vision, like awful vision, like
I don't know what
terrible
my vision
astigmatism.
is.
I don't even know if that's even true, the 40/40 part. I like feel like I misheard that when I was younger, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And terrible astigmatism. And they described it as like the tips of footballs on your, what is it, cornea? Is that the proper term?
That sounds right to me.
I don't know. And that's why my vision is so impaired. And I was just like, okay, my mom, I'll never forget, like you just said, when you first get your fresh glasses and you're looking at shit and you're like, holy fuck, I had no idea that should look like that, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
I'll never forget wearing my glasses for the first time and be like, oh, you look old. You look old. Like, look at all those wrinkles, you know? Like, no offense to her or my dad, but damn, they like, I hadn't been seeing their face.
No.
Normal, like what a normal person would see, and they were like looking kind of older. And it took me a while to get used to those faces, and they were like, shut up. They started, my mom started getting us. I'm sorry. You just look way different than what I've been looking at.
That's
for 13
hilarious.
Years, right?
That's so funny.
So yes, that's the roundabout point of like when I got glasses and when I was first like, holy shit, that looks like that? Like
everything's so clear, I can read it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
look at that sign. It's like
I can read
it's
it.
like it says stop.
I can see Yes. I felt like I had superpowers. I literally felt like
you really
was
do.
Most...
I can back that up. Whenever
yeah,
you get
I
new,
so
like
powerful.
new, like new glasses, it just the whole world changes. Like you feel amazing because you're like, oh my god, everything is so clear.
It's so nice.
It is.
I just have this like debilitating like anxiety sometimes where I'd rather avoid doing anything sometimes than just do it because I've needed glasses for a while.
Yeah.
So like it's
worth
like I
it.
need to just, you know, and like thankfully I have to. I'm like forced to now.
Yeah,
so
because you got to get your driver's license back.
Hello.
But the most stressful part is the ones you have, that style does not exist now.
I know.
You gotta get new glasses.
Are Franken glasses, okay? Because the red is from my oval shaped glasses.
Oh,
I hate them, and they make my eyes like look like they're pinched together. I'm like, ew, I don't like them. And because the arms to the black ones were just like dying, and I had like they were cracked. I like dropped them, broke them, whatever. So I put the red ones on my DKNY red ones from Lens Crafters onto my black ones, and that's how these look so good still because but the lenses are trash, like they're bad. So.
Yeah, like my old ones, like I used to have like almost the same style. They were long and square because I was like or long and like
I remember
rectangles.
when we met.
Yeah, and they were like
we had the same
black. Yeah, they were black with like blue inside, and like the hardest part about when I went in to get my eyes checked because I'm like I gotta get my eyes checked. I'm getting new glasses. So let's just go in. So then we went there and I literally tried on every pair they had. Almost every pair. Like, because this is a big deal, people. Your glasses, you wear them every day, all day. They gotta suit your face. And like, even like the ones I have now, even to this day, random people that I don't even know, they're like, you're like, you're like glasses, first of all, are so cute, and they suit you so well. I have random strangers telling me this that I don't even know. They're like, you're like, they're just perfect for you, and I'm like, thanks. Yeah. It took 3 hours to pick. like literally, like, I had like the best time because like we showed up to the mall because the place that I went to was in a mall, of course, and like they were closed. So like I'm peeking in, like trying to look at some glasses like on the wall, and then this girl's like, "Hi, do you want to like come on in and just look at them?" And like, but you guys are closed, and like I'm like, and she's like, "No, it's fine, just come on in." And I'm like, you guys are the best because now there's nobody here. It's just me trying on all these glasses with nobody there to like, oh, those are nice. Can I go try on those that she's trying on? Like, you don't have to deal with all that shit. But yeah, like, it's a big choice.
I just don't know what kind of style I want to go for next. I have no idea.
Just go in with an open mind. I had nothing to. I had no plans.
I just want to get the exam done so I can have the prescription of what I need.
Yes.
You know, that's my big goal. So I'm going to go locally to get my exam done. I would like to get the kids need to get, or John at least needs to start because he's going into like the school that ruined it for me. In fact, like 2nd or 3rd grade. Well, no, I was 12 or 13. That's when Mom like paid attention. So no, yeah. So that was right out. Never mind. That was at the other school. Either way. No, that was like 8th grade.
But the really good thing is like, anyways, with your kids, you've experienced your like your mom, let's say. That's the nicest way to say it, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so you know what not to do, you know?
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, right? Yeah.
Like my story is similar to yours, but not like the same like my mom didn't say like the same like excuse as yours. She didn't really have one. It's just I told her I can't see, like I can't read the board that well. I'm at the front, like the front of the class. Like I'm sitting at the front. I should be able to reach it. I can't. Yeah. And she's like, no, I'm sure it's fine. And you're just like being like, over dramatic. And I'm like, I can't see. I can't read. I'm like, I got like really, super like just frustrated because like in class, the teachers are like, Chelsea, can you read the board? I'm like, no. I can't. And like they would have like that.
Tell my mom that too.
Yeah, could tell my mom that, please. And then like they would also have like that like overhead light thing where they would put the paper on the light thing and it would shine on the board. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
Yes, I forget what it's not a projector. It's something else.
Something else. But like that thing was my mortal enemy. Yes. It was worse than like the board.
Never focus it right.
Hell no. I couldn't see shit. And I'm at the front and I'm like leaning forward, squinting like my life is depending on it. And I can't see shit. And then finally, after like the longest time, my dad like my dad was home because my dad was away for work for like a lot. And I told him like, Dad, I can't see. I need to get my eyes checked. Bam, boom, getting my eyes checked. I'm like, I should have started with him. I shouldn't have started with Mom. I should have started with him. I wasted so much time trying to get her to take me and then just need to talk to Dad. Yeah, and like the most stressful part about getting your eyes tested though, right, is you have to look through that thing and tell them which one is clearer. And like I psych myself out, and I'm like, am I focusing my eyes too hard right now? Am I naturally focusing my eyes right now? Am I like purposely like I overthink it, and I'm like, what if I tell them everything wrong and I get like, and then I get like, and I get my new glasses and they're wrong because I psyched myself out of knowing what the simple answer was.
Do they still do like, okay, look at this area, look at this position, and then they like mark it, you know? Do they still do that kind of shit? Because they did when I was younger, and I was so paranoid.
Mine didn't. So like they just kind of did is A or B clear? B. Take away A. Is A or J clear? J. And then they take away J. And like they just do that. And then like they puff like air inside of your eye. And
Yeah, I
then
remember that.
and there's a blaring light that they shine into your fucking eyes too.
Fuck that.
Ugh.
Yeah, I gotta set an appointment for that in the next week or two. Hopefully the next week.
I
But
cannot wait to see you with new glasses. I'm
yeah,
so
and then if they have
excited.
something, maybe I might get something temporary there if there's like a cheap pair, and then like
Yeah.
look for something like I said, Glasses USA or one of those like websites. Even the ones that are kind of cool, where like the magnet ones that you can like pop on there. I thought that was kind of a cool
Hell
idea.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I might get like mine done just so I can get my prescription again, because I deleted my email because I'm smart like that. So I don't know how bad my eyes are, and I want to be one of those cool girls that has like, I have a green pair for this day, I have a blue pair for this day. Like they have so many, like
so many pairs of glasses.
like I know, like one that, like the girl that's
like shoes.
like I'm taking her, like I'm building. She has so many glasses, and I'm like, tell me your secret. How can you afford these? And she's like, I go to these shitty sites and just get shitty glasses. And I'm like, fuck, that's easy enough.
And they just take her prescription, or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, they do. And then they just, that's the
Wow.
main thing that like you like pay for, but everything else is relatively cheap, and that's the main thing you're paying
That's
for.
what I'm looking for. Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
'Cause, like, a lot of
one
the
of
time
these days.
I feel like when you get the exam and then you try to get glasses at the actual doc
Yeah.
office or whatever, they're just like outrageously expensive and
They
not
are.
even very cute.
No.
And you're just like, I don't want to. And I just, anyways, I need help. I need to get help with my anxiety, I think, a little bit, because like I definitely overreact a little on like how I approach things in that way. So I panic, and then I turn into like Hermit Crab McGee over here, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll do it next week. And then it's like, anyway, so I have to do it because now I have to. It's like, there's no...
do it. I cannot
But I'm
wait.
excited now, so I just have to make the appointment, and then Kona can take the time off so I can make sure the kids are cared for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anyone else see at the moment that I can call for that. So yeah. Anyways, so we'll just work that out. Hopefully in the next week.
Yes.
I'll do that. I'll get the exam.
Send me pictures
going on
of you trying on glasses. I want to see pictures.
Yes. I want to get big ones like yours, but I'm nervous because I sweat a lot.
Oh,
And
girl,
they
I
hit
sweat.
my cheeks a lot.
Dude, the bottoms are always dirty. Don't even get me started. The bottoms of these things are always
Like, I'm just nervous about that. I want it to be comfortable, but I also want to do something different.
exact. Like
These are so 2000 freaking
yeah.
six.
I can say yes because I had the exact same pair pretty much. So I can
They're
agree.
vintage at this point.
They're vintage at this point. And like in 10ish years, that look is gonna come on back, and I hope it never does. Because
I hope
I
not.
love these big glasses. I love
like
them.
the idea of the big ones. They're very cute. I
Yeah.
love them. But I don't think they're going to fit. Well, I don't know if they'll fit my
You never
face
know.
well.
You never know. Like I went in there hoping for like a rounder. Like I don't know. I was just like, I want like rounder glasses. Like these are round, yes, but I wanted round glasses.
I like how the frame itself of yours kind of goes up. Like the
Yeah.
cat eye a little.
Yes.
But the actual lens of it's kind of rounded.
Yes, like the cat.
I like that.
The main way that I figured out that I
cute.
really like these ones was because the place I went to, they had a buy one get one free frame sale,
Okay.
and you can mix match it with like sunglasses and like normal glasses too. So I was
Okay.
trying on both because I'm like, I want sunglasses that I can see out of.
Sure. Absolutely.
Like hell yeah, this is like living it up, man.
Seriously, because I don't know about you, but like things that are too dark, it's like I can't see, and it's
And
so
like I hate like
frustrating.
putting glasses on top of glasses, and it's like it sits weird, like
story of my life.
like on the nose. So like
That's important.
the reason I found out that
Yeah.
I love these was because I nearly bought this exact same frame, but in sunglasses. And then like I finally went, hold on a second, these are the fucking same frames. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
clearly like them if I'm almost willing to buy them again. Like my sunglasses,
Yeah.
they're not like this. They're like similar shape, but like way thinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They typically are.
Yeah, but like I nearly bought the same frame twice.
Interesting. It just felt good on your face. And that's what's important. You felt good in them.
And like the big thing to me was like I wanted to see my brows still with my glasses on, because like you can get big thick ones and like I feel they cover up your like brows, and like your brows are important to your face.
Yeah, I want my brows to show for sure.
Yeah, it's important, and like I don't know, it's a big choice. It's a big change when you go from like the square ones to like a modern day frame, because you're not gonna find those like the frames you have. There's like a 0 chance of you finding a similar one, honestly. Cause like they're
I don't really want some.
They're just not in
small though. Like I don't like looking down like that.
Yeah.
And, like,
I agree.
Not being, I have to do that. I have to look.
And that's like the nice thing about these. You can see so far down. Yeah.
I also feel like you have a lot more peripheral vision, because for me, if you can tell, they block it. My arms block my peripheral, where yours are clearly up a little higher, and like I feel maybe not up a higher, but they just seem like they're thinner, and like you have
like they're like that, like they're way thin.
Mm-hmm.
Way thin.
So
I'm so excited for you. Like so excited.
I'm looking forward to it. So I need to make that appointment here in the next week. So yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I've needed new glasses for a while, so
yes, you do. Because you're supposed to get them checked every 2 years, I think, and like new glasses. I don't know the real rules. Like
if they need to be changed
4 or 5 years. Yeah. But I think you're technically supposed to get them checked every 2 years. I think.
I'm terrible with that kind of shit. Oof.
Who has time? Really? Oof. Like nah. Like I haven't got mine checked in. I think I'm coming up on 3 years now.
It's something just to be a good example for my kids, and I'm going to do more of for sure. Nice. I just definitely dropped the ball. I dropped the ball big time.
You were busy.
This time around. Fuck, I've gone through so much. Just in the past 7 years, it sounds stupid, but you think I would have made time for it. But emotionally and mentally, I just, like, haven't been there. But, like, since my car accident, I haven't really been, like, there. And prior to that, I was living up my 20s, yo. Like, I was not focusing on that shit. Now I'm 35, and I'm like, fuck, I have responsibilities. I have things to do.
You got babies. You got kids.
So it's like the whole priority shift has occurred, and like it's been happening for a while, but just like this one was like a fucking punch to the gut of like, you didn't even like take it seriously enough in your world, in your personal world. Like, yes, mom passed away, and I've been focusing so much on that, and like so many things involving that and things that she did that I'm just taking over. But like I haven't focused on what's important in my own personal existence. So it's just haircut is after I get my driver's license done and taken care of with new glasses. I'm gonna get a fucking haircut. Nothing too crazy, but definitely probably just under the titty action and not quite the booty.
Nice.
My hair is literally.
It's probably so heavy.
It's about down to my almost past
probably
my butt.
Weighs a shit ton, especially like
when
once it's wet.
It's really heavy.
Oh,
yes.
It's gonna feel so good to just chop like half of it off.
Yeah, I really should be more diligent about the doctor, and I don't know. I've gone so many times now for my knee, and they're always never doing what I think they need to do. And it's just, I'm my own personal advocate, and I'm not advocating for myself properly, really.
Yeah.
So it's defeating when you feel like you go get professional help for things, and they just kind of treat you like trash, and you're just kind of like, I just don't know if I want to do that anymore. But maintenance is important, just like getting your oil changed in your car. It's like just important. So I'm maintaining my damn self. I'm changing my spark plugs and changing my oil and fluids and making sure my fucking PSI is proper. All right, anyone who knows what that means,
I don't know what that means.
Isn't the PSI? I'm pretty sure is your tire weight of air tire weight.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think I just started spitting acronyms like I knew what I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, that's my like dumb drama. Real quick, speaking of drama.
Yeah.
Let's go to preschool drama, okay?
Yay!
So we're going to the playground, yo.
Playground! Let's go!
A while back, we had mentioned that there was a little bit of like, gun talk, right?
Yeah.
At school, the kids were playing like kind of
Monster Hunters.
Pirates, basically, right? Trying to get monsters, they were saying. To me, which seemed pretty low-key. And I was like, no big deal. And I'm thinking this email is kind of directed towards John because he isn't a gamer home. Like, he's not unaware of... Let me just put that. He's not in what a lot of people try to have their children be in as a home. He's in a very healthy, safe home, but like we divulge in screen time and like he knows certain like streamers and stuff for his age range and maybe a couple years older, like we're aware, and he knows Among Us, which is kind of a little intense, and I realize that, so he hasn't played it in like months now. But like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, he gets it, but
he gets it.
At the same time, he's 4.5, so he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But he understands that that's something that's like open in our home, right? But the violence part of it is not open. Like, we don't do guns in our home. We don't do bombs. We don't do anything that's gonna like hurt each other.
Yeah.
We don't hit. We don't do that kind of stuff. So when I was mentioning before a stream that there was this field trip at this airport in our area, that I found out had this epic playground on it. Like, okay, literally you get to the playground and there are fucking airplanes, personal airplanes, landing and leaving, whatever, and taking off, I should say. But I'm noticing there's this one kid standing in the bushes, like, at people. And like, 10-year-old me wouldn't have thought twice about that. Okay?
Yeah.
5-year-old me wouldn't have thought twice about that because that's just the generation we were growing up in. 35-year-old me is like, this is a problem because of so many issues we've had in our country.
Yeah.
With gun violence and children, especially elementary children. And I'm not saying anything yet, right? I actually don't say anything at all to any of the teachers. I don't need to, and I'll explain why. But some time goes by, I'm watching the kids, like, I'm just like in awe. I let that kid just like, okay, whatever, my kid's not hanging out with that kid, that's fine. I'm just gonna pay attention. He's there. He's in my peripheral vision. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on this kid. Marked.
Mark that kid.
A game where you can mark.
Keep an eye on him.
So I'm like, watching the kids, and this kid is like on the playground now, and like I'm watching John play, and this kid shoulder checks John like boom on purpose, and John like does that, and then looks at me directly, eye to eye, and I was like, "Yo, you good?" And he goes, nods at me, and I'm like, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
Because he knows Mama's going to throw down. Like, I'm going to tell a kid what up. And he knows that. Like, I have no fear. I'm going to be like, yo, so-and-so. Because I'm not going to lay down that kid's name on here. But,
no.
Yo, I'm going to do a fake name. Yo, Jacob. Okay?
Yeah.
Not cool.
Surprise. Real name.
Hi. It's not.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
His name is, like, way something you wouldn't expect it to be. So... In fact, John doesn't have a Jacob in his class, so I feel pretty safe with that one. So, okay, so I'm like, okay, that's two red flags. All right.
Yeah, that's weird.
No big deal. And we'd had an issue a couple months prior with the pirate game, which I thought was a little exaggerated at the time, and now I'm kind of like, okay. So, time goes by, and then the kids are all getting ready to meet up with the airport staff to go on to their field trip. And me
That's
and Ella
cool.
are going to get ready to go grocery shopping and then come back, meet up with John, do whatever, leave, go home, whatever, do our thing. This particular kid, Jacob, is getting asked to come hang out with the class. And he's like, no, I'm not ready yet. And it's kind of, I'm kind of over here going, okay, we have an issue with authority. Clearly. Yeah. Something's going on at home. Something's going on with maybe just the attitude here. Maybe he's not getting along with one of the teachers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this vibe hard, right? So I kind of wait till they all like leave together. No big deal. And go do my grocery shopping thing and come back and go along with our day. Everything was great. John had a great time. Whatever. Zzz. Go forward, and I have a play date with a new mom to me and a classmate of John's that we had connected, and she's kind of meeting new people, whatever, trying to get her kid involved with other kids, blah, blah, blah. So we're having a talk, and I bring up Jacob, right? And she goes, oh, yeah, Jacob's been brought up at my house.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, interesting.
Interesting.
And it's not normally good. He's often in trouble a lot when he's talked about at her house. John doesn't say that at our house, like, because he gets kind of, John's a little shithead sometimes. I love the heck out of him, but like he gets in timeouts sometimes. So like I think he doesn't typically talk about that kind of stuff, you know, if like he's unsure about the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
But like he's mostly pretty transparent with us, so like I'll give him that. But her and I are kind of having like our, you know, discussion about this. So then fast forward again, Mother's Day surprise.
Yes.
Each kid made like a little, or like potted like a little succulent plant. And there was like a little picture of the kid and their mom that is like a little decoration to the pot.
Nice.
John and I are doing our thing. All the moms, all the kids are there. Great. I'm not really seeing Jacob. I don't really notice, right? John points out that Jacob's picture with his mommy and his plants in the window, he wasn't there. Like, he hasn't been coming to school. I'm pretty sure he got kicked out.
Oh my
God. Behavioral issues.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that needs to be like extreme, behavior.
Like, so John.
John.
Hey, so has Jacob been coming to school lately? So now I'm like curious.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to talk to other moms and be like, so do you know anything?
You know that?
I'm curious because John eventually started talking to me about, which I'm not against the military in any way, but it needs to be respected, especially guns, in my opinion. But this kid had talked about the military a lot with like John, and John was like telling me about that.
Okay.
So like whether he has a family member in the military, I don't really care. And I don't know what part of it, Navy, Army, I don't know. I don't know. Air Force, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the point is like it was enough to make the teachers uncomfortable, clearly, because I think the kid wasn't maybe listening enough, because I just saw a glimpse of him at the airport field trip, and I was like, I'm pretty sure, because there hasn't been an issue with the violence situation since.
Oh, interesting.
But then I come to school the other day, and my fucking child comes up to me with these 2 blocks and goes, Mommy, these are bombs. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Well then,
I don't think so.
He's back in school, that Jacob kid, probably.
What the heck? No, he's not. He's not there. But like, I think the kids have just like I think my kid is also thinking he can just like, because like there's Minecraft, okay? He doesn't understand TNT. No. He doesn't understand the swords. He doesn't get any of that. He doesn't really get it. So I think he's applying what he thinks he knows in that concept. And I'm like, no, okay, let's rewind. Let's have a talk when we get home, and let's really figure out the root of this, because I've made mistakes, clearly. if you think that this is okay, because
Yeah.
it's not okay. And the teachers were kind of like, and I'm like, okay, so we have some adjustments to go through this summer. We've got big kid school coming this fall.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we're on the right track, kid, you know? So I just find it interesting because there hasn't been issues. There's been no complaints since that other kid, like because there was a straight up email.
Yeah.
We don't do guns. We don't do this. And that was back in like
Yeah, that was
February.
Yeah. That was
Maybe
wild.
even January. That was a while back, right?
Yeah.
So there hasn't been issues like that since. So I'm not saying like John's an issue child on that, but I also like in front of the teachers, they saw me react to him and they're like, "Oh, this mom's." I could tell they were like, "Oh, she's on it."
Yeah,
like,
she's on top of this.
Like,
she's gonna clear it up.
Yeah, like I'm gonna clear this shit up. But I'm also like, kid, like we don't do, and I've explained this, I'm like, we don't do violent stuff anywhere. Like, it's okay to have pretend imaginary stuff, and it's hard to find the balance of that. Like, you're in the playground, you're playing with your friends.
I bet.
And like, you're in preschool, like in elementary school. I was thinking about this. I'm like, how often were you off doing your own thing where there's like one or two teachers watching, like how many of you?
Seriously.
And they don't know what the fuck you're getting into or what pretend game you're playing.
Nope.
So, like, how hard am I supposed to mediate this now? And I think it's just within how I approach, hey, it's okay to pretend, but this is a very serious thing that you're pretending about. Like, it can very much injure. So it's like, it's how you go about it. It's hard. It's hard. Anyways, so that's the playground drama. That kid no longer comes to school, and I'm like just sitting over here going like, stop with the bomb shit, dude. You're gonna get kicked out. We got 1 month left. Like, shut up.
So like, do you think that kid's gonna be there for like the big kid school?
I have no idea. Because
I'm assuming there's not a lot of schools to choose there. I'm assuming there's like probably a handful.
It depends on where you live. There's like 3, but like if you live where we live, everywhere is pretty far away.
Okay.
For the most part. But the closest one is about 15 minutes away. So it's not too far of a drive, right? But then the rest of them are about 30 minutes, 35, 40. Driving.
Interesting.
Because the one that's closest to us is in our closest town. So,
interesting.
It depends on where you live. And I don't think that person lives where we're at, but like either way, so they have options, but like, I don't know. I also could just be assuming they got kicked out. Maybe they moved. I don't know. But the fact that the picture and the flower was just sitting there. Or the plant, it was very obvious they got kicked out. And then the other mom was mentioning that there weren't positive things coming home from her kid. You know, because her and I like the kids were all playing on their playground. And I was like, so, did you hear about Jacob? And she's like, And, you know, so it was like one of those. Because I just like, I got to try to like fit in somehow, right? Because it's so awkward trying to become friends with new people already as it is. And then I have like, you've got...
Seriously.
Like, you have this golden ticket of a friend maker, which is your child, right?
Exactly.
And it's just like, am I going to mesh with this person? Oh, boy. Today, John had his first friend from school. I helped another mom who she's way more our vibe. She's really cool. And her husband's mom was actually my high school teacher, which she keeps avoiding me. And so I feel like she doesn't want to like interact with me. She was supposed to pick up the kid today, and she actually ended up being the husband, which was fine. But it was also just like,
that's weird.
Why don't you want to? But then again,
does she hate you?
Maybe. Why? I don't know. But no one else in the fam hates me.
Well, did you secretly bully her?
No.
Did you bully her mom?
No. The teacher, my teacher lady.
Yeah.
Has been avoiding me. I've even seen her like, anyways, I don't know.
Weird.
I might be back from high school. There were some shit I did that weren't the best things.
And
because it's math. and I wasn't ideally the most excited about algebra 2 or
Ugh.
algebra at
Or
all.
math in general.
And my friend and I cheated on our
Please.
tests
Oh my god.
because my
The
mom had
scandal.
bought the answer books
Oh my
because
god.
in eighth grade she was trying to homeschool us. This bitch did not even graduate high school, but I give her all the credit in the world for trying. Um, she barely graduated, I should say. Barely. I don't think she graduated, but regardless of that, she tried her damnedest and she had the test answer book.
Oh my
And my
god.
very dear friend and I, like, gently, we're like cheating just to pass, man. We look at the fucking over this shit, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, this other kid got a hold of the actual, like, answer book of like the main stuff. He got real busted, but like we kind of half got busted. We kind of like slid by because we faked it, But like, I kind of have a feeling she might not like me because of that. But like, we ended on good
Get
terms.
over
Like,
it.
we were okay, you know.
Kids do shit.
But like, we were okay
Yeah.
when
So
I
that's
graduated. Like,
weird.
everything was fine. So I'm not really sure. But she definitely avoids me. But I met her husband today, and he was very kind. But so that was the only other like fun, cool kid, whatever stuff is John had his very first friend from school come in the car because John got upgraded to a booster seat.
Ooh.
The same day he had a really intense doctor's appointment for him, dentist appointment.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What's some of the difference between a booster seat and a car seat?
So car seat is like the actual seat, right?
Yeah.
Booster seat you can take off. Well, depending on the car seat, sometimes you can just buy a booster seat, but it's basically, how like in restaurants they have like a booster seat and
Yeah.
like a just okay, so it's that,
Oh.
but he wears like a regular seatbelt and he's not just like
Oh.
strapped into like the car seat.
How
And that's
old
a
does he have to
big deal.
be to upgrade to just sit in the
You
sit in the
have to
car?
Here you have to be at least 40 pounds and a certain height, which John fits both of those. And for his age, he might be a little young, but I think he's so far been mature enough to handle it. He hasn't
Okay.
unstrapped him. He hasn't unbuckled himself while driving. He's actually kind of a cautious kid in
Yeah.
that way. Yeah, he doesn't like breaking the rules a lot. Like,
Really? Like he
and
like
he's
he, he just
kind of
looks like
anal.
he looks like the type that's gonna be like a rough and tumble kid that's causing shenanigans. I
He's a
don't know. I just get that
he
vibe from him.
is. He has this like obsession right now with like crashing cars, like smashing cars and like
But don't we all go through that phase?
I'm over here like that's the like it kind of triggers Kona probably because of my accident because that was so
Aw.
brutal. But
Aw.
like I'm over here like that's the like I can get through it, but it's like he's like destroying cars and like his toys because of this like obsession he
Uh.
has with it. And I'm like today he kind of learned like he like kind of started breaking one of his like cooler robots because he was like chucking it down the slide. He's like comes up to me and he's like, "Mommy, it's breaking." Because I'm like, I've had enough. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
so over telling you to stop doing something. So
Yeah.
just break it, whatever. So he starts breaking it and he's like, "Mommy, it's breaking. Like I broke a part of it." And I was like, "Well, you've been playing it really rough, and you know that if you play with it gently, it won't break. But if you play with it rough, it's going to break." And he goes, "I'm gonna go put it away." And I was like, "Okay,
Aw. He's learning.
yeah,
That's so cool.
finally." Are you kidding? I've gone through so many broken toys of him going like, "Wah," after it's broken, and I'm like, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine. At least there's a turning point." I felt
Yeah.
like it was never gonna happen, honestly. Honestly, y'all. So that's my like kid playground drama. Nothing else new to report. But John had a great time. He was really stoked to have his classmate in the back seat with him. They both had their little booster seats, and Ella's in her car seat, and it was just fucking
Nice.
the start of something really fun. Just being able to cart other kids around. We haven't had that opportunity yet because they're all so little in these big ass bulky car seats and shit. Just no room for that. But like anyway, so it was pretty cute. So yeah, the booster seat's just an added. It just lifts them up, so it's safer if there was a collision. They would
Yeah.
be protected from or with
Yeah.
the airbags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
basically. So it's gonna be fun when he's big enough to like sit in the front seat and stuff. I don't know. He's my little sidekick. He gets into it. I love it. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. That yeah. Then the playground drama. It's just interesting.
Yeah,
I love it.
definitely.
I love picking up the kids or picking up John because like all the kids will like come up to me and be like, "Hi, I know you. You're John's mom." Like I've made friends with like all of his like not friends, but like they all
are
acquainted with me, I should say.
Yeah.
They all are stoked to hang out. I was making this one little girl the last time I picked her John from school on Monday. She was like telling me that she just learned how to pump on the swing.
Nice.
And I was like, and you're rocking it in that dress. Look at those boots. She had like these shimmery, like really cool like boots and this like really long, like pink floral, like just such a toddler, yeah, little tiny nugget. Just
like kids are so fun, so fucking funny.
Send it.
They're so
she's
funny.
Like so pumped on that compliment. She's pumped on it all. Like she's pumping her swing.
Yeah,
it's just they're just all so cute. I watched this one kid fucking throw wood chips at her mom today. Her mom stayed so calm, and I was like, damn. I would have grabbed my kid. We'd been out. We're in the car. We're out. I don't care how hard you're crying. You're strapped in. Here's your water. Mommy's quiet for the rest of drive home until you're ready to say you're sorry.
Nice.
Anyway, so, yeah, that's my update. I don't know. We just fucking went on tonight.
We just kind of just talked about
Beanie
shit.
Babies, dude.
I'm so Beanie
shook.
Babies.
I have 4 tabs open on my freaking thing right now. Baby Funko or Dean with Baby Funko Pop because I looked at that up.
Yeah.
Funko Pops, Beanie Babies on Amazon and Beanie Babies on eBay, and one of the highest cost selling Beanie Babies on there is $900,000
wow.
for the Princess Diana.
Damn, yeah. Like
but it
now,
looks fake
like
to me,
like
so.
now would have been a prime time too because of the whole coronation too. So like I think that would have upped the price of the Beanie Baby too, because like her ex-husband is now king, officially king of England.
That's crazy.
It was pretty. I was expecting a little bit more from it, not gonna lie. But
really,
I don't know what I expected. I just expected a bit more pomp. But but I understand why they wouldn't do so much pomp because people were like already pretty pissed about it because of how much they were spending, and like people can't like heat their homes there. They can't the homing crisis there is like out of this world, and they're like, dang, you're gonna spend millions of dollars on this fucking thing that, first of all, nobody likes you.
We don't care. Yeah.
Well, people care.
Well,
but
maybe they care,
don't. But they don't like him. It's a personal thing too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and that's what I mean by that. It's like we're suffering, and you're doing this. I don't know. I get that for sure.
I can see both ends because he's waited his whole fucking life for this moment.
Yeah,
his whole life for this. He probably thought that she was gonna croak like years ago, decades ago, and she lasted.
Die, mother.
Pretty much. Like I bet you that was his thoughts a couple times. But like he's like, like I give that man like 10 years. I give him that's a lot. I give him 10 years and he's gonna croak.
You think?
Oh yeah, maybe
she's
less.
A stallion. She was a stallion.
Probably less, but max 10 years he's gonna be on the throne.
And does that make Camilla queen?
No.
Right?
Oh my god. So Jordan also has asked me these types of questions, which I'm like, all right, you didn't grow up in this environment. Forgot.
No. Not at all.
When he dies,
savvy, but not really.
When he dies, Camilla will become. She's the queen, yeah, sure, but like she doesn't become next in line. It goes by blood. Camilla's not. Okay. Camilla's not blood.
Sure.
So when he dies, his son will become king, and then Camilla will fuck off somewhere else, and then Kate will become queen.
Okay.
Which is why, like, a lot of people were kind of mixed up of why the queen was the queen and her husband was not king. It's because king outranks the queen and he was not blood. So he could never outrank outranked the queen. That's why he was a duke.
So
no, she is queen. She is queen now. This is over. The
yes,
consort thing is done. She is officially queen. We are dropping the consort. It's a thing. It's a debate. It's a big thing amongst people going, stop calling her that. She's the queen now. Let's get over this.
So Kate's children.
Yes.
The first son will be the first king in line after dad.
Yes.
What's dad's name again? I can't remember.
William. William.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
it's going to be William, and then their son. What is their oldest son's name? I think it's George, but I could be wrong. I think it's George, because the youngest son is named Louis, and I can't remember what their daughter's name is.
Charlotte, Louis.
Charlotte. And what's
Louis,
her?
Excuse me.
What's the oldest son's
George.
name?
I think it's George.
I was right. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's George.
George. He will be next in line. Who, first of all, who even knows if the royals will be? We're gonna go back to this. This was a topic a long time ago. But who knows if they're gonna be around even for that long? A monarchy could crash. We don't know.
Wow.
We don't know. People aren't a big fan. Could you imagine?
That's true.
But I think like when Will comes in, he's going to modernize
Everyone's just
it.
waiting for him.
Everyone's waiting for him.
I swear.
Oh, they're waiting. They're waiting for him. A lot of people hoped, even though they all knew this was never going to happen, that Charles was going to abdicate the throne because he's so freaking old. But that was never going to happen. Never gonna happen. He's been waiting his whole fucking life for this moment.
Seriously.
Yeah. But, yeah. I was expecting, I don't know, just some more pomp. But I totally get why there wasn't as much pomp.
He's hella old, isn't he?
He's hella old. He's probably in his, I want to say, his 80s. No, maybe 70.
He looks like he's in his 80s.
I'm gonna just look up how old is Charles.
No offense to him.
Is King Charles. Charles is 74. That was close. I was going to say 75.
Good guess.
Yeah. So I give him 10 is max. Max is 10. I don't think he's going to make it 10 years. But no thanks, William can be king. 70 years in waiting. Exactly. He's been waiting 70 fucking years for this.
Yeah, fuck that.
He's like, fuck that. But I don't know. It was there was a couple of parts of the coronation where I'm like, that was a sweet moment. It felt like he was really soaking it in. And I felt he got a little emotional a couple times, in which I'm like, aw, you've been waiting so long for this. I bet,
what an honor to take
I
over
bet
his
this
mom's thing.
Yeah, his mom is the queen, iconic, trooper, no one's better. Honestly, no one will be better than the queen. But yeah,
have you watched the show The Crown?
Oh fuck yeah, we watched The Crown.
I just started it myself. I'm only in season 1. But I just have to say it's quite delightful to watch.
Oh my god, I love it. And on season 3, I think they aged them up, and then we're now on, I think 5 they aged them up again, and then there's one more season that's coming out. And
the finale.
I love The Crown. I love it so much. It's so good. So good.
Just started watching it. It's a good one. I'm really enjoying it.
Diana appeared in the last. Did she? She was in the last season, but I think she appeared in the season before, but I can't remember. Well, this I don't want. It's not spoilers when it's history, right?
Just don't tell me too much.
She's
Well, I mean, I know history of like when
she's not
the existence, but like
she's not dead yet. Okay, that's not
what you've seen.
And like I've seen like up to like now seasons. She's not
And
dead
she's not
yet.
Okay. So,
like
next
you,
season's
like
gonna be gnarly then.
But the timeline of the last season, I was so confused because I'm like,
I feel like they bounce around a little.
They do bounce around a little, but like the last season was mainly focused on her and Charles and the Queen, obviously, because it's about the crown. But the timeline was just weird because, like, you know who she dies with, like when she dies, like she dies with her, I think at that point, fiance or boyfriend. I'm not sure what stage
the
they
guy
were
she'd been seeing, right? She
but
was
like
really
the
into
show,
him.
the season ends with them like just starting out, like starting their little.
Oh, so we have to. Then
But
that means the next season's gonna be.
But in the timeline, because it gives you like dates and years and shit, and I'm like, but I looked it up and I'm like, they weren't a couple for very long then. It's like, this is the right timeline.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck?
Because I don't think they. Well, I don't really think they were that long, right?
I honestly don't know. I thought they were together for a while. Yeah, Diana and Charles were in the last season that aired, whenever it aired, the very up to date one. They were married, and we went through their marriage troubles.
They were dated for a few months.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I didn't know how long they dated for because I'm like, because I think they're gonna open up, or in the earlier episodes of the next season, I'm pretty sure she's gonna die pretty early into the season because like they can't drag this out for that long. That's kind of why we're all watching. Like, is for
we want
to see how they're gonna play this out. What side are they gonna take? What side is like Netflix gonna take with
Wasn't
this?
she just magnificent?
I don't know. The show
her.
kind of. The more things I watch about her, the more I'm like, people have painted her with like rose-colored glasses. I feel.
Okay.
I don't like. She's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. She's amazing, but there's
her style.
There's spite. There's spite in her. There's a lot of spite, but
she
it's
had
also
major issues.
It's also like, bitch, kind of your own fault. Like, for instance, we watched the movie with Twilight Girl.
Kristen
Stewart.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's this movie called Spencer, and I know what the goal of the movie was, to make me feel bad for her, but I couldn't help but be extremely annoyed with her.
Well,
because I felt like she was a major complainer, and everything is everyone else's fault and nothing is my fault. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. I'm in the right. I just couldn't help but feel like that. And I know what this movie was. I was supposed to feel bad for her. I know that. So what's wrong with me for being like, shut up, Diana? Stop it.
Probably because sometimes when people go on in that circumstance, it's like shit or get off the pot, right?
Like, and I understand her situation. She had to be present, blah, 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 with her kids and this and that. But like, I don't know. I just didn't appreciate, like, I know it's a movie, but like a lot of it's based off of like real shit. I just didn't appreciate how she would complain to her children. And they were children. And I'm like, stop burdening them with your
that's legit
feelings. It would just,
I haven't seen the movie, so
it bothered me. I'm never going to watch it again. Like, I just didn't.
I don't really like Kristen Stewart too much.
No, I didn't like her too, but I heard that she did amazing with this role. And I'm like, why couldn't you have hired a Brit? But whatever. just saying.
I feel like there's probably enough people that are actually British that could have nailed that role. But
exactly. But I don't know. Every new thing I watch about her or learn about her, I'm like, I think a lot of people who like are like, she's the most amazing human in the world. I'm like, I think you're ignoring a few things.
Yeah. I think what I think is cool about her is the fact that she did care about like being present. Like, I don't know, when she was doing her
Yeah.
Africa stuff and her stuff with the kids and
Yeah,
just things
like
like
that's
that.
great.
That's great, but like you're right, she did whine a lot, but like,
Which, like, I know she's probably dealing with so much more
to
shit
be
than could ever
fair,
know, but still.
like Kate Middleton doesn't say shit, and I'm sure she
Oh,
wants to. You know what
she
I'm
keeps her
saying?
fucking mouth shut, that woman.
So basically, Diana is the Meghan Markle, like, right? So, I mean, in a
Wow, just
way,
throwing shit out like that. Like,
is that bad? I
nah,
mean,
I don't
honest,
know.
but that's just how I
I'm torn
see
about the
it.
whole Meghan Markle thing. I'm so torn about Meghan.
In a way of like being vocally active to stand up for their own personal human rights as a
Yeah,
human,
yeah.
not race, not any of the other
No.
controversy, just saying like just fighting for their own personal human rights as a human.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm saying, is they're very similar in that way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? They just got chased down in paparazzi in New
Dating.
York, nearly whatever they said
I
over bullshit. And I'm just like,
I feel like they
I can't.
kind of like over dramatize that story a little bit, but
I
that's
just
just
feel like
me.
I kind of agree.
I'm kind of just like, can we just get past this? Like, God,
Yeah, I don't know. We
I'm
don't need to
over.
repeat history, but it will repeat itself.
Yeah, just people just.
I don't know.
I know, like the cannon fodder and like the media, they gotta get their stories.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
like
get it.
one of the kids, I don't like how they're painting one of the kids at all. Like they're painting the youngest boy kind of the same way that they painted Henry back in the day. Like he's the silly one, he's the rambunctious one, and I'm like, leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah, leave the
Leave
kids
him
out of it.
alone. I personally think he has some like underlying like gotta get some tests done, but like just things I've noticed about him, but I'm like, leave him alone. He's a child. He's like 5. Okay?
Yeah,
Stop writing
yeah,
your little fake stories about him, giving him some like personality. He's 5.
yeah,
Go write about somebody else.
yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
but
I
like
agree.
it's what they'll do. They'll be like, "Yes, write this shit about my son because it shines a good light over anything bad." And like that's what they do. They offer up people in their family to get stories, to get good stories, not negative shit. And they're
Yeah,
feeding this child up like he's a plate of meat to these people. And I'm like, protect him with all your might. Leave him alone. He's cheeky like others in the family. But like, he is cheeky, but like, leave him alone.
yeah,
Leave him alone.
yeah. Leave him alone.
Leave
I
him.
agree.
Write about a grown ass adult. Don't write about a child. Weirdos.
I agree. Completely.
Fucking weirdos. Like, yes, he's adorable. but
Yeah,
but like, don't make like the front page about him.
yeah. That's too much for a child.
Yeah. Like these poor
Way too
children that
much.
have to like grow up like that. Like yes,
Yeah.
they're at home, they're probably children, but once they go out, they got to be like put on like your big boys and girl panties on, and you got to be little adults basically. I'm like, "Oh, that's got to be tough." The pressure.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know. I just think that's too much with little kids to be just presented like that.
Yeah.
Personally.
And then now like he has to like in the future like keep it up. Like what if that's not his like personality in like a couple years, or what if he gets diagnosed with like autism, which a lot of people think he's somewhere on the spectrum just because of some of the actions he does and his quirks. A lot of people are like, that's sometimes a sign of like autism. Like nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
it seems like now like nowadays most people have like something along those lines. They're on the spectrum. It's pretty
Yeah.
common
Pretty
now.
common.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked, but they'll probably keep it quiet and he'll just be a weird kid and no one would know really why.
It's just so silly.
And then
I
eventually
get
they
with the
might like
times.
make fun of him and I'm like, you better not make fun of him.
Yeah.
Because that's just terrible.
Yeah. It's awful. Ugh. The Royals.
The Royals. We could go off on that topic any day. Especially now
So corrupt.
since you're watching The Crown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love The Crown. Like Matt Smith. Take my heart away, man. He's so good in that fucking role. He plays what's her husband's name again?
Philip.
She's so good as Philip. It broke my heart when like they had to like age them all up, and I'm like, but I love
because they got new actors, right?
I love this current cast, but then when they started the show, they knew they were only in it for 2 seasons. They knew from the start. But I was heartbroken because I'm like, but Matt Smith as Philip, how could you take him away from me?
No.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was me.
At least stay young enough. Young for so long.
I know. I just wish that they could have like, even if they did it with like face stuff, it still wouldn't have worked. I get why they had to age them up. It works great. It takes a little bit to get used to like the new queen and like new like sister and Philip, because you're like, ugh, I still see
see
the other people, but it does work. It does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
like I'm excited.
Like the new season, the queen is played by Umbridge from like Harry Potter, like the pink lady with the cats.
Sure.
And when they said that she's playing her, I'm like the internet blew up. They're like, Umbridge is playing the queen? What? And like they couldn't get past that. Same, honestly. Awesome. I was like pretty like, this is weird, because I'm supposed to, I naturally hate you, but you're also the queen, so I love you, but like you're Umbridge, so I kind of hate you in the background.
Totally.
Oh, jeez.
I love it. Oh. I hate it when you like have an actor you love in like one role and then they like pop up in a new role and you're like, no, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah,
It's so good.
The struggle.
Yeah.
Well, it's past 9.
Well, it is.
And I gotta take my makeup off, take a shower, get ready for
the whole
bed.
9. Same.
Adulting.
Ugh. Overrated.
Sucks.
Well, thanks you guys for being here tonight and being part of our variety of conversation.
Yeah, and, seriously. Major variety.
We needed to like catch up on some crazy ass weird shit, and look for those Beanie Babies.
Look for them Beanie Babies and Funko Pops and
Funko Pops and
Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
you never know what you're gonna get.
You never know, and at this point, people will probably pay a pretty penny if you haven't used any of your 90s, early 2000s memorabilia of some sort. So if you have any of that hidden behind somewhere, keep that in mind too. Mine's all generally trash, but
same.
I do kind of want to be like, hey Dad, I'm coming over, I need to like
check under my Beanie Babies
twin bed and see if my shit's in here, okay? I think there's gotta be something somewhere.
There's gotta be, seriously.
I'm going looting. I'm looting.
Loot dad's place.
Loot that shit.
Oh,
damn it.
funny.
My bedroom, like, he's added furniture in there. He hasn't moved anything that was mine. So like,
wow.
I mean, well, there's some stuff that's just gone, but not because they threw it away, but because I moved it out. But I know I didn't take my Beanie Babies with me. So I'm like, did I get rid of those before I moved out though? But I don't. Ooh. I think they're under my bed.
I hope so.
If not, then like whatever. But wouldn't that be cool if I found some that were like in pretty
tits
condition?
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
I could use a couple extra grand right now.
Couldn't we all?
Oh my gosh. Right on, y'all. Well, y'all have a great evening.
Yeah.
Rest well. Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Hump
Wawta
Day.
Wednesday.
Happy Wawta Wednesday.
And we'll try our hardest, damnedest to be back next week.
Yes. And
hopefully life doesn't suck.
Yeah, I don't know what our plans are. We might try to do another movie night next week. We'll see how time goes with our flow and our schedules and all that jazz. We kind of got a lot going on the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Summer's crazy for me especially. So
I bet.
I'd love to continue doing stuff, doing movie night, because it's just fun to actually force myself to sit down and like watch a fucking movie, honestly, because I don't.
You don't watch movies.
Do that. So this is great. So anyways, yeah, if you guys are ever interested in movie night, it is in Chelly's Discord. If you don't know, then you don't know. And if you want to know, then message us. And you might get an in. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
We got to be able to trust you, though. So, anyways.
No screaming at us.
Yeah. Muted.
Mute it.
All right. Well, y'all have a great night. And love y'all.
Bye.
Bye, Brew. Bye, Jordan. Bye, Goof.
Bye, Goofin. Bye, Jordan.
Have a good one. Bye. And everyone else. Anyone.
And everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Hit that follow.